Hi, hello, my name is Gomer Joseph. I hope you've all been having a great day so far. Welcome back to another True Crime Tuesdays video. If you are new, I welcome you. Before I discuss today's case, I'd like to mention my Christian suspense book series, Never As It Seems. The first book in the series is available on Amazon, and you can read it on any device on the Kindle app, but you can also get that for free if you get Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited is like this streaming service for books on Amazon. You can get a 30-day free trial or get a 2-month free trial for 99 cents, which will later turn into a $9.99 monthly fee. The link will be in the description box below if you are interested. Today, I'll be discussing the solved murder of Kelsie Schelling. When I was researching this case, the song No Scrubs was just playing in my mind over and over again. And I mean, if you're unfamiliar with the song, a scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly and also known as a buster. Always thinking about what he wants. I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is someone who can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of the best friend's ride. Try to holler at me. Okay, I mean, do y'all sometimes have a song in your head and you just can't stop until you have to finish off the chorus? That's how I feel about the song, but back to more, important matters, honestly. As I go through this case, you'll understand why that song, No Scrubs, was playing even more. In all honesty, this case was very frustrating and a bit confusing, but it's just a blessing that justice was done at the end. So I encourage you all, because of how confusing this case can be, I do encourage you all to do your own research with this case and not just look at my own video for all of the information. Here we go. Kelsie Schelling was born on February 18th, 1991 in Denver, Colorado to parents Laura Saxton and Doug Schelling. I do know that she had a brother, but I am just not sure what his name was. I know that Kelsie was described as someone who is spirited, full of life, and very beautiful, especially having beautiful eyes. Later on, when Kelsie went to college, she dated a guy named Dante Lucas, who was actually a basketball player in college. So when she fell for him hard. And, later on, after, I guess, community college, they eventually attended different colleges. Kelsie moved from Colorado to California, and since they were at different states, different colleges, the two just fell apart. And, this ending of a relationship was pretty much a relief to her parents, because it seemed like Dante didn't want to commit to a long-term relationship like Kelsie did. Since California was too expensive to stay, Kelsie moved back to Colorado and worked at a local store, and that's when she started talking with Dante again. Then, eventually, the two got back together. Not long after returning, Kelsie discovered that she was pregnant, but Dante was not thrilled about the news at all, and Kelsie was certain that Dante was going to be a deadbeat scrub and not want anything to do with the baby's life. On February 4th, 2013, Kelsie is 22 years old at this point, so she went to the doctors for an ultrasound, and, she was really excited to be a mom, and, after she got this picture from the ultrasound, she sent the baby pic to not only her loved ones, but to Dante and his family as well. Kelsie also left work at 8:41 that night, never to be seen alive again. The following day, no one heard from Kelsie, and of course, this worried Kelsie's loved ones, so Kelsie's mother, Laura, eventually contacted the police. Laura was asking Dante if he saw Kelsie, and Dante claimed that he did, but that they had an argument the other night and hadn't seen her since. Even telling Laura that Kelsie called him from an unknown number and said that Kelsie promised to call her mother soon, but when it comes to Dante's story, why not Kelsie just call her mother straight away, and why would Kelsie call from an unknown number? So like myself, Laura was pretty suspicious of this too. Doug was even trying to text Kelsie and got a text saying that she didn't feel well, but the nature of the text didn't even sound like Kelsie. Since this text didn't sound like Kelsie, he felt like someone else had Kelsie's phone. At first, Dante wasn't under the radar. It was Kelsie's parents and her brother who were under the radar first, but I don't know what her family could have gained from Kelsie's disappearance. Praise God, they were eventually off the radar when it was clear that Kelsie disappeared closer to Dante's hometown and not her own, which led to police to Dante and eventually, believed that Kelsie was killed and Dante was a person of interest. Further in the investigation, something pretty weird happened. Surveillance showed Kelsie's car driving into a Walmart, but Kelsie wasn't driving. It was Dante who was driving. The next day, some hooded guy, possibly Dante, was seen getting inside of the car, which never moved out of the parking lot a day earlier. Then this car drove off. But Dante said that Kelsie met him across from his house and that they went to Walmart together, then dropped her off to some hospital. But clearly in the surveillance camera, Kelsie wasn't inside of the car at all. Eventually, the car was found 8 days later in another hospital's parking lot. But once again, Kelsie wasn't anywhere inside. Not only that, Kelsie's rosary and teddy bear was gone as well, but peanuts were found on the seat, and her parents said that her daughter never was known for eating peanuts. Police discovered that the day after Kelsie disappeared, Dante drove to some ATM machine, then withdrew money from Kelsie's account and charged Dante the scrub with identity theft. When questioned, they asked Dante about Kelsie's whereabouts, and he claimed that she told him that she was no longer pregnant, and the scrub claimed that he might not have been the father of Kelsie's baby after going to the hospital. Yet I don't know how she went to that hospital when there were no records of her going to that specific hospital. In November of 2017, Dante the Scrub was arrested after committing aggravated robbery. So, he's not only a scrub, he is a thug. Soon after that, he was charged with Kelsie's murder even though her body hadn't been found, after gathering evidence at least 4 years after Kelsie's disappearance. Almost 4 full years after Dante was charged, and I don't know why it took so long, he was finally found guilty of Kelsie's death, actually, earlier this month, and that would also include the death of their unborn child. And sadly, and this truly does break my heart, to this day, Kelsie's body still had not been found. Even though justice has been done, Kelsie's family still should be able to give her a proper burial, and Dante should just tell them where this body is located. Like, if he didn't want to be a father, all he had to do was just walk away like a normal scrub would. Like, really, what would he have truly gained from killing Kelsie and their unborn child? Like, I know that he would have, he wouldn't have had to, pay child support or anything like that, but, the fear of paying child support over allowing your child and the mother of your child to live, it just blows my mind. It truly is the mystery of iniquity. Not only is Dante a scrub and a thug, but he's also a monster, and killing Kelsie and their unborn child gave him plenty of losses. It's such a shame that he robbed Kelsie's loved ones of her and even robbed them of getting to know her baby. My prayers do go to Kelsie's loved ones, because even though justice has been served, they still miss her and still need to bury her properly. I thank you all for taking the time here today to watch this video. If you did like this video, please feel free to hit the like button. If there are thoughts that you have about this case, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about the next video. If there is a certain true crime case that you'd like me to cover, please let me know. I will see y'all for the next True Crime Tuesdays, and I will talk to y'all later.